if you're looking for an easy way to take care of your plants for the early stages all the way up through flower, and you want something that's universal, maybe it's not always perfect for flower, but it is really good in flower, and you want something that works, something that gives you organic flavor, look no further than buildasoil's craft blend. Now, we've made a video before about the craft blend, and let's just stick it on over there. Oh gosh, isn't that nice? The value is built into that bag, by the way. There is a lot of craft blend inside that bag right there. This right here is the 12-pound bag, and if you guys caught my other video on craft blend, then you know that I haven't been able to use very much of it yet because, you know, with plant limitations and everything else, I'm not always using all of it. But why do I use craft blend? Well, I just said something about organic goodness, and that's true. But also, I need an easy solution, one that's universal for what I'm doing, that also works with my testing program because I make my own genetics. And right now, my genetics are in the developmental stage, and I want to test the living crap out of them. And one of the reasons I use craft blend is to have a solid organic base for specific rounds to go through and test them. Another thing, I also use them during seed production. Quite a few sites only want organically made seeds, and I plan on being able to deliver that. But also I use other things as well. So you guys probably have caught on to that a little bit. It's all part of my testing, and that is my reasoning for doing it. I use bottled nutrients. I use powder nutrients. I use Grow Dots by Real Charge, and the other thing that I use, or Real Charge. No, that was probably getting Recharge. You know, I do use Recharge. Getting that confused with Real Growers. But I like to mess up every once in a while because, you know what, I'm a human being, and it's this weird condition where if you are not a human being out there in the world and you're one of those plastic people, they promote you a lot more. Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen all of these other videos that are streaming by right now, that is because some of them are exclusively on X. So if you are not following Dirk Fender on X, you are missing probably 2/3 of my content for this channel, and you're also missing a lot of the old videos that used to be on this channel will be coming up on there as greatest hits videos with a little bit of reworking to make them a little bit more magical for you guys. And there's also video game videos on there, and there's also going to be music, and my new book will be eventually available there per chapter on audiobooks. So check it out over there on X, Dirk Fender on X. Let's get back to craft blend. Craft blend right here is an easy solution. Now, I use this at the beginning of my runs, mixing it directly into the soil to get started. And I usually go up until about a week before flower. And then I go ahead and I use a top dress of this. And then around the 4th week of flower, I go ahead, maybe 3rd. It's usually about the 3rd, to be honest. It's no set thing, but 3rd to 4th week, I add this again. And then that's it. That's all I have to do is use this as directed. About a 2/3 of a cup, along sometimes with a little biochar worm castings, depending on the run, on the top of that soil. Cover it with rice hulls and create that moisture layer, trapping that moisture inside that top layer of soil, creating an insect barrier there. If you haven't seen my video on rice hulls, check it out. But anyways, like what I was going to say is that I will use this, and it's only a couple top dresses and mixing it in the soil at the beginning of the run. It's that simple to use. You could use Build a Flower in your flowering. A lot of people do. I find Craft Blend to be quite adequate, and I find my production to be quite good. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm one of you people can maybe suggest down here in the comments, but you know, if you use some kind of nutrients that I'm not using, that I'm not covering on this channel, go ahead and comment that down below and let me know why you use them. That would be awesome. I'd like to check them out in my testing, because I would like to be able to test with what other people use. But with this Craft Blend, I can't see any reason not to use it. It is a fantastic product made by a really, really good company, ran by wholesome people that, you know, I trust. And as always, this video is not endorsed by anybody. I am not being paid to make this video. This is my honest opinion about Craft Blend. You can also use it when you are growing vegetables, and I would highly recommend it. I use this for growing peppers, and let me tell you, the peppers are just delicious. And it's a universally great product, not just for that wonderful plant of plants, but for all types of applications where you want a dependable organic mix that doesn't just have run-of-the-mill filler ingredients. And these ingredients are sourced correctly, and they are good ingredients. So check out Craft Blend. I've left a link for Build the Soil's webpage down below. Go right onto their page where you can check out and read about every ingredient in here. Here is also a link for my other video. And with that, you guys, I have been Dirk Fender. Peace. I love you guys, and party on.